Welcome to Kadam Academy, friends. This is the D'Alembert principle. Based on this D'Alembert principle, we are going to solve the DOM numerical. The DOM numerical series, I have solved the number of numericals on the DOM. Please, if you are not subscribe my channel Kadam Academy. So this is the example, very simple example. A block of circular cross section. See here, circular cross section having diameter d and mass m. This is the block of circular cross section, d diameter and the mass m. These two parameters are given to you and which will float on this liquid. Okay, so which will float vertically. This block is circular and float vertically in a liquid of mass density rho. So mass density of liquid is rho. So as shown in this figure 1. Okay, this is the figure 1. So friend, here what we have to find out, when the displacement x is given in this downward direction and then release. So as this is the single degree of freedom, free time vibration. So in this case, what we have to find out, find the period of oscillation. What we have to find out? Period of oscillation. How many time it will oscillate? How many period of time it will oscillate? Friend, in this solution, while writing this solution, we are going to consider it's a few concept of this, the mass and the liquid displace of volume. How to calculate this volume of this circular cross section block? To calculate this volume, this area, okay, pi by 4 d square into this rho mass into that the x distance, how much it is displaced. So that we have to find out. Okay, volume of liquid displaced, how much volume of liquid displaced, that we have to find out. So in this case, when this x displacement, the x displacement is given. See here, this is the x displacement is given. So this to the cylinder, a cylinder is placed inside this liquid. Okay, this is the cylinder placed inside the liquid. So what will happen here? This volume of the liquid, displace, how many displace? Volume is displaced, which is equal to, I will calculate by using this formula, rho into pi by 4 d square into x. This much volume is displaced. This area into this liquid mass density per unit distance. Okay, so upward thrust due to this is the volume. Okay, see, this is the top portion we are consider. Suppose this is this x distance is this much distance. So what will happen then? This is the x distance. Okay, this much volume is displaced. So what will the thrust will be applied? Downward direction. Means this is the downward direction thrust will be applied on that total volume. So upward thrust, then the upward thrust, this upward thrust created by this displaced liquid, that will be equal to rho into pi by 4 d square into x, already we are written here, into g, where g is the gravity, acceleration due to the gravity. See, this is the upward thrust and which will try to move this accelerating force on a upward side. This is the mx double dot. That is the accelerating force on the upward side. Okay, and we are moving this on downward side. The thrust is in the upward side. Okay, and your accelerating force also in upward side, which will try to move this acceleration in the opposite to this one. Okay, this is x, and x dot and x double dot will be on this downward side. In this D'Alembert's principle, what it say, the accelerating force become in opposite direction to this direction of displacement. So this is displacement direction, so opposite to this one is mx double dot, opposite to this one this mx double dot. So by using the D'Alembert's principle, we can write here the accelerating force plus the external forces. What it say, this external forces and accelerating forces summation, which is equal to 0. Summation of these two is 0. Friend, here I will write this accelerating force is mx double dot plus the thrust is the external force here, rho into pi by 4 d square x into g, which is equal to 0. So in this case, this we written here. We'll rewrite this equation, the simplified equation, into rho pi d square g in denominator 4m into x, which is equal to 0. As compared with the, now this equation becomes, we can compare this equation 1 compare with this equation of motion, that means SHM equation, that is the x double dot plus omega n square into x is equal to 0. So this equation 2, and when compare, so we can write here omega n square is equal to, you can directly write here omega n square is equal to what, pi rho d square g. Okay, under root denominator 4m. Okay, also you can write like this also, omega n is equal to under root of pi rho d square g in denominator, this is under root 4m. Or what we have to find out is frequency. No, we have to find out the period of oscillation. So what is the formula for period of oscillation? We know this formula, T is equal to, therefore this T is equal to 2 pi by omega n. Omega is the natural frequency, but we can calculate this time oscillation by using this formula. So I will write the final answer here, 2 pi into under root 4m. I will write this, if we put this value of this omega n here, so it will becomes reverse, and remaining will the d square into g. So this is your final answer that we have to find out by using the D'Alembert's principle. So this is your answer. So friend, this is very easy. You can solve various numericals. Okay, this is the numerical on this block, which is diameter circular. If block is the diameter is rectangular or different one, you can also find out the solution. So friends, if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it. Thank you very much.